This video is about me trying to find out if a vlog can be done on a DJI Neo. Now, at the moment we're using direction track, so we're being very careful to ensure we're not flying into anything strange, changing my direction slightly every time I find a bush on the left hand side, and there was one on the right then. This is now being recorded on my iPhone, as you can see, so hopefully it will work. I'm going to switch over in a minute because I've got the DJI Mic 2 with me as well, so I'm going to go to the left a bit because I want it to fly a bit further to the left. But it's just interesting to see whether it clips out the noise of the Neo. I think direction track's the way to go. Currently using follow, as you can see. I seem to have a cat that's following me as well. The follow's a bit better because it's actually going to avoid these trees and avoid these bushes. So I've now got the DJI 2 mic connected. We're going up steps, so we're testing it a little bit. See how the direction track. It seems to work okay. I'm not sure whether it's going to actually cut the noise of the drone with this mic on. Giving it a bit of a workout by going up these steps. See how it goes. So on the DJI mic, you can actually, I think I'm pressing, what have we got? You press the power button and it will actually cut some of the background noise. I'm going to go over this way a bit. There we go. We're going to try and avoid that lamppost in front of us. Lovely. Hopefully that's now working. Phone's not up in my face. It's just going from the mic up here. Keep away from that tree, away from that wall. So this is the issue. You've got to think about where that's going, as well as where you're going, so you're not tripping over. Like I see, it's coming up to a tree, but I don't want to go too right, otherwise we're going to hit that wall. Right, we're going to try and manage it away through this little area. Oh, there we go. Oh, come back. It went into a bush. The area that we're walking into is a bit narrow, so I'm just going to walk quite purposely towards it. I tend to find if you go really slow, it actually messes up a little bit. So let's try walking forward towards it really purposefully. Got a bit of wind on it as well now. So this is at flat mode. This isn't high. We'll try high in a minute once we get to a bit of an open spot. But right next to the road, so I need to be quite careful. Yeah, that's a bit different. Right, so this time we're going to go far and high, as you can see. A little bit more. I feel a bit better with this actually. When it's low, you're thinking about those walls and bushes and stuff. So hopefully, looking around, no cars. Good, let's get across this road quick. Got to be wary of the roads as well. Be interesting to know what the pickup of the drone is on the mic at the moment as well. So, yeah, we've got sound. Because if it's a bit bad, then at this distance, I can't imagine what it's like when you go to sort of like shorter distances when it's on near or medium. So let me know in the comments if you think you can vlog with something like this. All I've got is a mic and the Neo in the sky and my phone. I could literally pop my phone in my pocket and hopefully you'd still get the sound. We're coming up to a tree in a second, so I'm going to stop and let it come in. I originally bought this drone so I could do some FPV work. It seemed like a really cheap and easy way to get into FPV rather than building your own little drone. You can see at the moment it's sort of stopping and starting because we're going under shadow. Got a few trees down here, so I'm going to be very careful. That bush we had earlier was a bit difficult. We're going to get to a park in a minute. I'm going to try the other modes to see what that's like while you're trying to vlog. Right, hopefully, yes, the mic's working now. Right, we had a few issues there. The mic was not working, but we've now got to a park, lots of space, so I can actually move around and it will follow me. It's quite crazy the way it does that. The thing is with direction track, if you suddenly turn and go the other direction, it follows you really quickly, which is great. Love it. Let's go the other way. See if it goes all the way around. There we go. Getting dizzy yet? There we go. You need this space in the park to be able to do this. It's still tracking. Amazing. Right, let's go and try some of the other modes. There we go. So once it starts doing the circle, that's when the microphone turns on, and that's when it starts recording. At the moment we're using the DJI Mic 2. It's going to go all the way around me, hopefully. And it will stop when it gets to the point where I launched it, and that's when the recording will stop. Okay, this is the droney, which means it's going to go straight up in front of me. Not too far, it's only gone a little while. Right, I thought I'd do it again because this then now goes to 10 meters rather than before it was only going to 4 meters. So it's a little bit further, it makes more of an effect. So yeah, make sure you change it. Make sure you've got enough space. When it gets to the top, it actually stops recording, so you have that small amount of time. Not perfect. Now we're on rocket now, so this means it's going to go 10 meters up in the air. You can look at it if you want, and it's also going to rotate, hopefully. Change it, definitely, because otherwise it'll only go to 4 meters, so change it up to 10 meters so it actually does something interesting. When it stops, when it gets to the top, it stops recording, which is a real pain, but when it comes down, that's when it starts recording again, so I can now look out to see where it's coming to. It's rotating, that's lovely. If I move, it should move with me as well. I don't know if you can see, I've got my first casualty from the drone when I just grabbed it a second ago, because it just doesn't seem to land in some ways. Right, let's stop this, let's head back. Right, we're going to try and carry on with the direction track, heading back. Let me know in the comments.
As I found out in playback here, the microphone actually disconnected and it went back to the iPhone for the microphone, which wasn't ideal. I would suggest really robustly testing to make sure the mic is still working, especially if you're doing different types of shots, turning the drone on and off. It does tend to lose connection with the Bluetooth of the microphone because it's going through the phone for the sound and then recording onto the drone.
Right, so one of the benefits of having this as your vlogging camera, I guess, is that you have the control, so you can actually take it up and take manual control from your phone and still talk over it, which is quite cool. And do a quick spin around my surroundings to show you what it's like and still talk over it with the mic on, which is really cool. Using my phone as control, you've got to be quite close to it. You can't really, there's no return to home. You've got to be really close to it. So I'm a bit concerned. Obviously using the phone as your primary controller isn't perfect, but it does mean that you're not stuck without your drone. It also means that you've still got a camera which you're going to use for your vlogs. It's quite slow coming down at the moment. There we go, keep going, keep going.
So do I think you can vlog with the DJI Neo? I think you can. I think it's a good little drone to use to film yourself. Keeps you hands-free. You can use different angles and different effects to get some amazing shots. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation about this. Just having no camera in your hand and wandering around talking is pretty good, but we do need to be a little bit more robust with how the DJI Mic connects to the Neo. So if you like this sort of content, please click the like, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications.
And if you like this content, why not have a look at one of these 2 videos? It's a bit quiet out here. I need to get the other drone out.